Hi, I'm Jessica Siegel, Gelson's registered dietitian. Today I'm going to show you that making school lunches can be easy, delicious, and healthy. Packing my kids' lunches is a labor of love. I want them to have the highest quality and most well-balanced midday meal so they can have optimal fuel for learning and playing. I created a 2-week menu plan to help you spark ideas. You can use this as a guide for inspiration, find some favorites, and start including them in your lunch rotation. Please join me as I show you all my tips and tricks for packing a fabulous and nourishing lunch for your kids.
Today we're going to make mini cauliflower and quinoa quiches.
We love these quiches because they're super easy to make and they're delicious. And here's my strategy. On a day when you've got a little extra time, invest about 45 minutes in making this whole batch of mini quiches, and then you stick them in the freezer. And then on busy weeknights, you just transfer a couple from the freezer to the fridge, and then by lunchtime the next day, it'll be completely defrosted and ready for your kids' lunch. First thing to do is preheat your oven to 350. Then spray some muffin tins or silicone molds with olive oil cooking spray. I like working with silicone, but you can use just regular metal muffin tins. Heart ones are always fun and make it a little more interesting. So whatever you got really does work though. We use olive oil for all of our cooking because we use the Mediterranean diet as our framework. So olive oil goes great with all egg dishes. Lots of good ingredients here. Also, we love this quinoa. It's from the freezer section. It's got some kale mixed in, so you're gonna get your nice leafy green veggies, which are super important for brain health. Let's get started. So first we're gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil to our warm skillet. We're heating it over medium here. Is this one of your favorite tools here?
Yeah, I really like to use it because you can use it for like a bunch of things. I like to use it for when I make one of my bundt cakes.
Yeah, we use it to measure. It's really easy to measure with these lines here on top. Really good for making salad dressings and stuff too. Okay, you ready? Okay, so we're just gonna saute our onions for about 8 minutes over medium. The onions browning a little bit, which is fine too. That brings out nice caramelization and adds actually a nice sweetness. So don't worry if your onion browns a little bit. You can go for clear or slightly browned, but this is looking really good. And so now I'm gonna add the riced cauliflower. This is a really fabulous invention. It's cauliflower that they somehow cut really small. And this is a great way to add important nutrients from the cabbage family, right? Cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, they're all in the same family. And really important antioxidants and nutrients that help to stabilize free radicals, to decrease cancer risk. So really unique family of vegetables that we should try to have every day. Fun fact, so this family of vegetables actually stimulates your body to make their own antioxidants. So that's very unique about this family of brassica vegetables. So we're just gonna saute this a little bit. Next we're gonna add a little bit of this sea salt. It's my favorite salt. It's a French sea salt, and it's much lower in sodium than other salts like kosher salts or Himalayan sea salt. So I just change it 1 for 1. If a recipe calls for half a teaspoon of regular salt, I use this salt instead. So you get less sodium, but all the flavor still. Definitely worth it. So we're just gonna saute this a little bit, and we're really bringing out the flavors here really nicely by sauteing them together, softening the ingredients as well, so the texture is really nice in the quiche. Here we go. So this is this amazing frozen quinoa. Will you add it for me, please? So it's already mixed. And again, quinoa is a wonderful whole grain. And so this comes frozen. I just defrosted it a little bit, but seriously, like I'm lazy. Sometimes I don't even defrost stuff. I just dump it in, cook it for an extra minute. It's all good if you're in a rush. Okay, we're gonna let our veggie mixture cool because we don't wanna add them to the eggs and then cook the eggs in the bowl. So we'll let it cool and we'll move on to our next step, which is whisking the eggs. Here's our egg expert.
So, but I usually make the scrambled eggs. So what my technique is, I like to crush up the yolks until they're like kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like...
Broken?
Yeah, broken. And then what I like to do is just mix it like this.
Yeah, we have lots of different whisks. See, now they're, getting whisked. Getting some air in there. It's good to get air in there for our quiche so the quiche has like a nice texture. All right, so we got our nice organic eggs, really good for brain health and heart health with their nutrients. You can see the nice orangey yellow color from the yolks because it's the chickens ate a good diet. So now we're gonna add in some sharp cheddar cheese. Now this is an aged cheese. It's organic. The cows ate grass. So again, we're getting some omega-3 benefits from our cheese and our eggs. And then we're also gonna add in some cut tomatoes. These are nice little organic cherry tomatoes. They add beautiful color, as you can see, and lots of great nutrients and fiber. Tomatoes are really important for brain health, skin health, and heart health. So we can mix that together. Kind of whisk it together. Good, good. And now tell me when you're ready for the veggies.
Okay, veggie ready.
All right, veggie ready. Here we go. It's kind of a heavy pan, so we'll just do this. Okay, you can see it's still steaming a little bit, so we don't want our eggs to cook. All right, go ahead and mix it a little, please. So you can see how colorful it's becoming. We've got the little flecks of green in here from the kale that's in the quinoa, and the red from the tomato, and the nice rich color from the eggs and the cheese. So that's looking really good. Okay, so our egg mixture is ready to go into our oiled muffin tins or trays. So if you're working with silicone, you always want to make sure it's on a tray because they're flimsy and they could spill in your oven or really make a mess, or you could get hurt. So make sure you got your muffin tins on a tray. Also, if they boil over, you can catch it on the tray and not ruin the bottom of your oven. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. Nice, so careful. That's perfect, yes. So just use like 1/4 cup to start filling each of the trays. Very nice, I'll do some with you too. For a younger kid, 1 might be enough. For older kids, I pack 2. So just depends on your family's needs, but we're gonna make a lot here. So you're gonna have several lunches worth, which is really exciting, especially on those busy days. They store great in the freezer. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of each to make it like a little nicely browned a little bit. Let's see, do any of them need a little extra?
No, they look good.
They look good? Okay, so here, let's, you wanna use this spoon to sprinkle a little Parm on? Healthy omega-3 fats and a great way to flavor things as well. All right, are we ready to put this in the oven?
Yes.
Okay. We put our mini quiches in the oven. We're gonna bake them for 18 to 20 minutes until the eggs are set. Oh, these look so good. Look how brown and bubbly they are. They rose so nicely. Okay, our quiche has come out of the oven and it's cooled for a few minutes, so we're going to pop them out. You can do it a variety of ways. You can kind of, if you've cooked with silicone, you can just pop them from the bottom and do it, or you can do it this way. Yep, it works too. Much faster and easier, but you can see they're really cute. They smell amazing. I wish you guys could smell this. And so like, I would just say cool them completely, and then you can put them in a gallon freezer bag and close it and just lay it flat in the freezer and they'll freeze, and then you can just store it in your freezer drawer or stacked on a shelf, and you'll have several meals ready to go for lunch. So easy, and you can see how pretty this looks. So we've got all these colorful quiches. You see the little bits of tomato and kale sticking out, but then we also added some color with our mini sweet bell peppers and our kiwi. So lots of ways to do it. Just always thinking about color, texture, interesting ways to make lunch look appetizing and fun. Want to try one? Let's try it. Oh, they smell so good. Thank you. Turned out really good. I hope this lunch idea inspired you to make something fresh, nutritious, and balanced for your kids. Tell me what you think in the comments section, and let's do lunch again tomorrow.